Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon, both students from the Netherlands, embarked on a backpacking trip to Panama in April 2014. They planned to combine their vacation with volunteer work, including teaching arts and crafts to local children and learning Spanish. The two women had been hiking in the Panamanian jungle for 2 weeks as part of their mission trip, and were scheduled to stay with a host family for 4 weeks while volunteering at a local school. On April 1st, they left their host family's home in Boquete, Panama, at around 11 a.m. to take the family's dog for a walk in the scenic forests near the Baru volcano. Before their hike, they wrote a Facebook post mentioning their plan to explore the local village and having brunch with 2 fellow Dutchmen. However, when the host family noticed that Kremers and Froon had not returned by that night, they became concerned. Only the dog had come back, and the women were nowhere to be found. The following day, the women missed an appointment with a local tour guide, prompting the host family to contact the authorities. A search operation was initiated, involving aerial and foot searches of the forest and the village by local residents, police, and dog units. Despite intensive efforts, the women remained missing after several weeks. Concerned and fearing the worst, the families of Kremers and Froon flew to Panama, accompanied by detectives from the Netherlands. They continued the search in collaboration with local authorities. However, as time passed, the search efforts gradually slowed down. After 10 weeks, a breakthrough came when a local woman turned in a blue backpack she claimed to have found in a rice paddy near a riverbank. Inside the backpack, various items belonging to the women were discovered, including 2 pairs of sunglasses, $83 in cash, Froon's passport, a water bottle, and 2 bras. Most significantly, the backpack contained Froon's camera and both women's cell phones. Investigation of the camera and cell phones yielded disturbing evidence. The phones had remained in service for nearly 10 days after the women's disappearance, with numerous attempts to call emergency services. However, due to the dense jungle, the calls were unsuccessful. Only one call managed to make brief contact before breaking up after 2 seconds. On April 6th, there were unsuccessful attempts to unlock Kremers' phone using an incorrect PIN number, after which the correct number was never entered again. Both phones eventually went dead by April 11th. Examining the camera's photos, the first set showed the women on a trail near the Continental Divide, taken on the morning of April 1st. However, the second set of photos, taken between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. on April 8th, revealed troubling images. They showed the women's belongings arranged on rocks, plastic bags, candy wrappers, mounds of dirt, and a mirror. Most disconcerting was a photo of the back of Kremers' head with blood seeping from her temple. Based on the discovery of the backpack, further searches were conducted in the area. Kremers' clothing was found neatly folded along the edge of the river. Months later, a pelvic bone and a foot, still inside a boot, were discovered in the same vicinity. Subsequently, the skeletal remains of both women were found. Froon's bones appeared to have decomposed naturally, as there were traces of flesh attached. In contrast, Kremers' bones were bleached and stark white. Despite extensive questioning of locals, tour guides, and hikers who were in the area at the time, no substantial evidence or conclusive information regarding the cause of death or the circumstances surrounding their disappearance has been uncovered. The case of Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon remains a haunting and unresolved mystery.